I'm here with Tah Groen. We just finished practice at the La Jolla Yoga Center in La Jolla. Thank you so much for joining me.
Well, you're so welcome. Happy to be here.
Oh, your class was so amazing. It was like having a private session, even though the class was full. What style do you teach?
Vinyasa flow, mixed. Vinyasa mixed, yeah. And then in the class here, it's a level 1-2 class.
Which I really like. People ask me all the time, why do you still go to beginner classes? But that's exactly why. You showed me something today that I was unaware of, and yet I've practiced a long time. So I encourage people to try and even if you're not a beginner, to go to a beginner class again. You develop bad habits.
Exactly. And I'm a stickler for alignment and moving awareness with my hands. Yeah, so, and it's different when people don't get a physical adjustment. That's sometimes hard for them to really feel the mula bandha, the hips, the internal lower chakra, and that's where it all starts, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, so
when did you find yoga? Because you've been teaching quite some time.
Mm-hmm. Well, I had a job at a health food store, and my boss, when I was 17, took me to a yoga class. And so that's how I started when I was 17, and I fallen in love and just practiced ever since.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So how has your yoga practice personally affected your life?
Ooh, good question. Brought just the sensitivity that you need in order to discover who you are and bring your emotional body into alignment so that you know quickly how to move back into alignment. Because we're going to have contrast in life. I mean, it's the nature of duality, right? So being in the yoga room brings me back to alignment always. And so if you're out, just go into practice and you'll just line up all those centers.
So you teach, but you also are an artist. Tell me about your art.
So many different avenues. So right now I have a little one who's 15 months old. And I've been using my creativity with my camera. So that's how I'm expressing myself lately. But I have jewelry, a jewelry web page. And so prior to the baby, I was just doing a lot of jewelry. And so there's still a web page up. And I, when I get an order, I'll just make these beautiful hoops or bangles. And
so do you think practicing yoga has affected what you create?
Moving meditation, yes. Staying focused, the ability to stay focused on details.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'm definitely going to put something on the site about that too, because I think it's just beautiful jewelry that you make.
Thank you.
And your photography, how is that influenced by your yoga?
Calming pictures. I like calm, serenity. Yeah, today I think I took a couple of photos from the La Jolla Yoga Center. There was beautiful lighting coming through the windows, and there was a sense of calm. So that, and then maybe going to the zoo and seeing the gorilla. Who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah.
Right.
So whatever comes into my awareness. But that brings it to the fact that it is like yoga, because you are in the moment, you are in now, you're looking at something and thinking it's beautiful and saying, I have to record that, and you're present to actual, tangible, material beingness. Yeah. So yeah, that makes it special.
So last but not least, for someone who still has yet to try yoga, what would you say to them?
Examine where the resistance comes from, because there's a lot that comes up in yoga, and if you would just give it a chance, you will feel the release. But the resistance is evident even if when you're asking yourself that question, why am I not going to yoga? Go to yoga and you'll just know why. The resistance will pass, will release. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah, because it's hard to explain. It's really hard to explain unless you've done it and you've experienced at least, a week or five classes. You don't know what it can do for your body and how calm and relaxed you can feel after.
Awesome. Thanks so
You're
much.
welcome.
And give me also the address for your webpage.
Oh, you can, my name, Tah Groen, Tahgroen.
And that's your Twitter address too, correct?
Yes, yes, Twitter.
Awesome. Cool.
Good. All right.
See you on Twitter.
All right. Thank you,
Namaste.
Steph.
Thank
Namaste.
you.
Oh.